the Tennessee Titans taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So already not the best to kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Play action. It's Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
It's a jet sweep. They get it to Green, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The Bengals at 8-2 on the year. And they come in off a loss last time out, but still in the midst of a great season. Winners of 8 of their last 10.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better, one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes. But it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
And that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow got his man complete over the middle. That's Gordon. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. To the air again, Burrow. And it's caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. From the 3-yard line again, they'll try and punch it in here on 3rd and goal. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Touchdown! Herb Smith Jr. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 19 carries, 94 yards, and a score.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Now Smith. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Another targeting catch for Robert Woods. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now Smith. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. A handoff, running left, Henry. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Smith. On the slant, Burks. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Spears. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Henry will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Bullet good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Burrow will throw. And this one complete to Smith. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. These two teams, the Bengals and Titans, you might remember they met in the divisional round of the playoffs last year. And that was a shocker. Titans seeded #1 at home, coming off the bye. They were upset by the upstart Bengals, 19-16 on a 35-degree January day in Nashville. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 34-yard line. Now they go play action now. Burrow. And he will find his man Chase complete. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. 7-7, our score after one. Mixon with a first down carry. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7. But they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Now, Bengals on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Burrow looking to pass. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. McPherson's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Well, the final weekend of November is upon us. Boy, can you believe December right around the corner? Always seems to get here quickly. But coming up tonight, we wrap up the holiday weekend with the Packers and Eagles from Philly at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow night, we wrap up Cyber Monday with the Steelers and Colts from Indianapolis. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. To throw is Smith. Out route, and this is Henry with a catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Smith. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley-Cox. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. They'll try the right side with Henry. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
They'll run on 1st down. Spears, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Geno. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now a handoff up the middle. Spears. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They'll run here with Haskins. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Smith. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Will Fuller, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys have now moved out in front. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. That time a 9-play drive. And it ends with a Tennessee score. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them. No matter how many people are put in his direction, it just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly that.
He sure has.
Here we go.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, they started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Now Burrow on first down. He's got Green. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. He goes right back to Green. He's got it complete. On second down, here's Mixon. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Burrow. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 34-yard line. They go play action with Burrow. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Josh Gordon A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bengals have regained the lead. McPherson on for the point after. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Geno Smith getting ready to go again here on offense. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know to push off at the end of the route.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Cook. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Chandler Jones, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely, and that sack finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And he'll just get rid of it. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Up the middle they go. Spears, and he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On first and 10, Joe Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 41, Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And Burrow going to throw again. Got a man open. It's Chase. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. It's a gain of a couple on what should be the final carry of half number 1. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12. We'll begin our tour up at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Smith on third down. He finds his man complete. That's Phillips. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Now Gino on first down. This is Phillips yet again. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a handoff up the middle. Spears, just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. From the 50, it's Smith. Throw left side to his tight end, Swain. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Throwing now is Jamin. And they'll be stopped at the 28. On a play that started at the 14, they pick up 14. On first down, Spears. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. The last run. Here's Smith. He finds his man complete. That's Phillips. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Woods. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Well, it's a jet sweep, the football to Woods. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun, Smith. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Smith. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Smith. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Gino now to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Bullock's kick is good, and that will tie things at 17 all. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this. Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's got a Bengals 1st down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Green brings it in. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Now it's Burrow. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 43. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Second down, this is Wilson. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now it's Burrow. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 20-yard line. Mixing up the middle. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Here's Burrow. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Monty Rice. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the 2nd half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
I think that's a great observation, too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
The Bengals drive about to get going. After the pick 6, here's Burrow again. This goes out wide from Mixon. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff to Mixon. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 16 yards. A little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. Throwing now. Burrow on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now. Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. In a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd.
Touchdown, Bengals! Joe Mixon, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Smith. He's got Fuller. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Haskins trying to pick it up. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First down, they'll stick with Haskins. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, here's Smith. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Haskins now on 1st and 10. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. 2nd down, and they go back to Haskins. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The offense on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw, Smith. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A give to Haskins up the middle. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Second down, and they go back to Haskins. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. In search of 8 yards on third down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Throw caught by Raymond. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, Smith. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's a run from Haskins. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Throwing on third down, Smith. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. They'll try with Haskins. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it. Here's Haskins. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Hassan Haskins, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead now up to 14. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So Burrow and the Bengals down by 2 touchdowns. 1:47 on the clock. Field goals useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order. Connecting with Mixon. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing, Burrow. That's complete to Chase. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. He's got Gordon. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Here's Burrow. throw to the right here to Gordon. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The clock showing 19 seconds to go. And the Titans are going to come up with it. And that should just about do it. In the fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are?